Hear you, this is Lord Potato. Also, if you hear like some kind of noise that sounds like a whisper or something, no, that's just a freaking stove. I turned it on. I'm just waiting to cook some bread. So, yeah, I'm making food during just recording. Yeah, I'm hungry, okay? So, this is what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Izuna Uchiha? So, Mdeku was the one to, request for the what if. So yeah. Um. So yeah. Okay. So let me explain how this is gonna work. Naruto, he is born. The problem is what happened to him. He has sort of yellow hair. He still has yellow hair. So even though he kind of knows, well, not yet, but the whole Nine Tails still happens. The Nine Tails will actually be still into Naruto still. Everything will still go the same, except for when Naruto is 6 years old, or when Naruto saved Hinata and all that. No, there's not gonna be a Hinata ship because I already have the ship planned out, whatever. Blah blah blah. But Naruto, he does save Hinata. Yeah, they're gonna be friends, sort of. But Naruto, he is, how should I say? Well, he's sort of, what's it called? When he was 6 years old, he was beaten up by villagers. Of course, Naruto was hurting and all that. His hair, instead of going like white because of stress, it went black. It sort of started turning black. So, of course, Naruto's hair is black. Of course, he then went into his mindscape because, of course, he got beaten up and all that. He met Izuna Uchiha. Izuna Uchiha explains that his name is Izuna Uchiha, and you are my reincarnation, and how should I say? You are an Uchiha. Well, not even any Uchiha, but I mean Naruto does have Uchiha blood. It's just from not Minato, sort of from Minato's side, but not really. Minato is still an Namikaze, like at least 50% also Uchiha, but the Amikaze was more dominated. So yeah, with that happening, so damn, it fucking smells bad here. It's something with burning. God damn it. Okay, so Naruto, he is sort of like at least 25 and 25 Namikaze. Yeah, so basically percentages, and also he's 50% Uzumaki. But his Namikaze was more dominated until, he unlocks his Sharingan. Sort of. So when, of course, Naruto was bitten... Sorry about just cussing. It was just like, I kind of touched very, very hot stove. I'm an idiot, yes. So, Naruto, he is, right now, just in the hospital. Of course, he got beaten up really bad. But of course, Naruto also unlocked the Sharingan. This is where his hair stopped going yellow to become black. So, of course, Izuna, I don't remember when he got his Sharingan. I know all Uchiha sort of get their Sharingan in a life-death situation. Well, that or emotional trauma. But in this one, Naruto get it from life and death. So, of course, Naruto did sort of meet Izuna's Uchiha. Not really, but got memories of his past life. So when, of course, he gets all these memories, sort of, he's a 6-year-old, he barely understands it half the time. Naruto's hair is black now. And Naruto, Hiruzen did find out about Naruto's hair turning black, which is confusing, unless Minato did not unlock the Sharingan, I should mention. That's why his hair was still, sort of blonde. Not really, but yeah. I'm gonna just do it like this, but yeah. Since it's better if Naruto has black hair. And actually, yeah. So when Hiruzen found out that Naruto has black hair and checked through Naruto's DNA and all that, found out that he's an Uchiha. 25% Namikaze, 25% Uchiha, and 50% Uzumaki. So Hiruzen was like, Okay. I'm guessing that Minato was also an Uchiha. Interesting. He would have been the first Uchiha in the Hokage that lasted only for like 25 seconds. Okay. But Minato was not in the Uchiha compound. His parents were not from the Leaf Village entirely. Minato. He was sort of an orphan that he came to the Leaf Village. His father was an Uchiha and his mother was a Namikaze. So of course he got more features from his mother. Now Minato, when he went to the whole village and became the Hokage and all that, he never showed any traits of him being an Uchiha. And since Naruto's, he has blue eyes and now black hair. Yeah. His blue eyes are still gonna be there because of, he's still an Uzumaki, and usually Kushina had blue eyes, so yeah. But instead of his blue eyes being like the bright blue eyes, they're sort of a little bit darkened blue eyes. So yeah. So, Naruto, he is now, 8 years old. I'm gonna do a time skip, yeah. He's now 8 years old. Naruto's hair is black, but also long at the same time. Naruto put it like this, where his hair is sort of in the ponytail and all that. Because it's very long, and Naruto doesn't want to really cut it or anything, because it feels right to him, but yeah. Naruto is this, and of course, Hiruzen said, Naruto, do you want to go to the Uchiha compound? Naruto said no. Because even though he's Izuna's, whole reincarnation, probably he would have wanted to go. The problem is, Naruto still doesn't know what the hell an Uchiha is. He gets the memories of it. He got the memories of his brother, Madara Uchiha, but he doesn't really have that many families to go back to the Uchihas and blah, blah, blah. So, Naruto is just walking around the village. Of course, villagers start hating on him. Naruto's, when he unlocked the whole, Sharingan, of course, his hair went black, his eyes got deeper color blue, and the whisker marks, yeah, they disappear. Yeah, he fully just became Izuna right now. But, of course, he still needs to train on, a bunch of things, but yeah. Now, Naruto does not hate the Uchihas. He does hate the Senju a lot. But the Senju has been extinct, sort of. Senju Tsunade would be the last Senju, but she isn't in the village. So Naruto's like, thank God, no Senju. Since, Toriyama Senju hated the Uchiha, and, of course, Izuna Uchiha hates the Senju because, Toriyama Senju just slice his ass. So yeah. And he did tell his brother never to accept the to accept the Senju and all that. So Naruto does not wear this orange jumpsuit like in original canon, I should mention. So Naruto wears this black right now as a kid. And that was when he was a kid, but when he's now a little bit 8 years old, he wears, a black jacket, black shirt underneath, black pants, and black sandals. Now, he does go around the whole village. Hiruzen did ask Naruto, do you want to have the Uchiha crest on your back of your jacket? Naruto said, no, not really. Sort of not. I'll keep the Uzumaki, but yeah. So Naruto still called Naruto Uzumaki. He thinks they're probably getting changed when he's in the academy fully. But yeah, he's gonna wait for 10 years old, but yeah. Because Naruto, he doesn't have the Sharingan, so there's no way to actually tell that he's an Uchiha. Since his eyes aren't black, it's dark blue. So back to Naruto just walking around the village. Naruto's just walking around the village, and of course he did get some food because he can go into stores because people don't know this is Naruto Uzumaki. Well, they see the name, it's just they don't see him as a demon no more. Because Naruto doesn't have the whisker marks, and when people try to dispel his hench, whatever, jutsu, whatever, Naruto does not learn that yet. So people just say, weird. whatever. So yeah. Um. So when Naruto was just walking around the village, eating and all that, probably getting to stores and all that. He does train and all that when he's still 8 years old because he thinks it's a good time to just start training. So, I mean, now he goes into the academy when he's 8 years old, and of course, people just see him. Fangirls actually started just going up to him because since Naruto has black hair and looks similar to that to Uchiha. Sort of. Not many fangirls. But Naruto doesn't really care because all the fangirls goes after Sasuke since he has the Uchiha name. Naruto still has Naruto Uzumaki. Now, since that is the thing, Naruto is just, well, in the class, and then after it became recess, Naruto was just walking around. So another Uchiha was actually enrolled into the academy. Well, not this year, but yeah. Yeah, this year. Now, the Uchiha, she has green hair, and, green hair and, the Uchiha crest in the back. So yeah, and she does have black eyes. Her name was So Naruto just bumps into this girl, and her name is Lana Uchiha. Now Lana Uchiha kind of just looks at him confusedly. Naruto looks confused also, and Naruto kind of just shakes his head and just gets up and says, "Are you okay?" Because Naruto sort of still has the sort of kind personality. Izuna always had a kind personality since he always liked his brother and all that. But yeah. And so Naruto just asks if she's okay. She gets up and grabs his hand and said, "Yeah, I am. My name is Lana Uchiha and your name is..." Naruto says, "Naruto Uzumaki." Now, Naruto doesn't show that he has the Uchiha crest. He does, I didn't mention but he does have the Uchiha crest on his, black shirt underneath his jacket. He does have the Uzumaki on the back, the black jacket, but yeah. Now, Naruto, he is just, asking her, "Wait, you're an Uchiha? I thought there would only be one Uchiha like Sasuke." And she says, no, I'm also an Uchiha that kind of got enrolled, but not really a bunch of people like me or anything. Mostly a bunch of guys are kind of creepy and all that, but yeah. Naruto says, "Oh, okay." Naruto is sort of just smiling, being kind of happy. Now, Naruto does have the memories of when he died, and of course Madara was sad and all that. But yeah, Naruto does not have a brother or anything. He's just by himself. So, when Naruto was talking to Lana Uchiha, they became good friends after that day. Naruto and Lana has actually been training for 2 years. Now, Naruto, he is 10 now. I did a 2-year time skip. Naruto and Lana has actually been training. Lana has actually, unlocked her to Tomoe Sharingan. And Naruto, he hasn't shown what level of Sharingan he has. Or if he ever had a Sharingan. He does have a Sharingan, and it's actually a 3 Tomoe. But he doesn't say anything. So, when he is now in the academy, he thinks of changing his name now. Well, his last name. He has heard that the Uchiha Massacre has just passed and all that. And so, there's only three Uchihas left. Excluding Naruto. Naruto is an Uchiha. Lana has survived because she didn't live in the compound. She lived with her parents in the village. And because her mother was, not an Uchiha, and her father was an Uchiha. Of course, Lana's father was at the Uchiha compound, was about to go talk to the Uchihas about how they're gonna do the coup d'etat, and he doesn't want his family to be in the whole involvement and all that. Of course, he got massacred by Itachi. And of course, Obito. Now, Naruto, he is kind of just telling that Lana is okay and all that because when Lana did get the news about her father getting killed by Itachi, she didn't feel a vengeance like the urge to go get his, his vengeance, his, what's it called, death revenge or whatever, to get a revenge for Itachi, how he killed, her father. Instead, she was just crying. Of course, Naruto said, calm down, down. Now, yeah, so I forgot to mention that. Sasuke is the last Uchiha male, and Lana is also the last Uchiha female. Really, Hiruzen already knows that Naruto is an Uchiha, but he's only 25%. And he doesn't know if Naruto really wants to change his name or not. Naruto then asks the old man, can he change his name, but actually keep the Uzumaki and the Uchiha on him. Hiruzen says, sure, why not? So Naruto's actually going to be keeping the Uzumaki, but also going to have the Uchiha at the end of his name. So when the academy came back, because after the whole fall break and all that, a bunch of people got back and blah, blah, blah. And Haruka was calling names saying, this, Lana Uchiha, Sasuke Uchiha, yada yada, all the other clan heirs and all that. But when he got to Naruto, says, Naruto, Uzumaki Uchiha, are you here? Wait, what? And everyone says, Uchiha, Uchiha, Uchiha. Lana was right next to Naruto and says, wait, you were an Uchiha? Naruto says, somewhat. I kind of found that out when I was a 6-year-old. My hair is black, my eyes are dark blue, but that, of course, that doesn't really change anything. And Sasuke was shocked, anger, and the hell is he an Uchiha? So Naruto didn't show that many skills in the academy that much. He only did average. So yeah. So of course Lana Uchiha was amazed with him finding out that out. When he was 6 years old, by the way. But yeah. Of course Sasuke is angry and says, bullshit, you don't even have the right color of eyes. And Naruto says, that doesn't matter anything. Even though I might be a 25% of an Uchiha, doesn't mean that I am still not an Uchiha. Besides, Lana's only half Uchiha at the same time. You can shut the hell up, Sasuke. Sasuke says, oh, you really want to fight me, you dope? Of course, Naruto fights him because, of course, everyone was kind of getting up and all that. When the girls care that Naruto's an Uchiha, they can't really decide on who to actually go after. Because Naruto is super kind. And even though he's an Uchiha, he's kind. Sasuke, on the other hand, is, well, ignores everyone, hates everyone. So, of course, Lana Uchiha is just there, just saying, Naruto, it's better not if we go in the fight. Naruto said, nah, I'm fine. So Sasuke, well, they all go outside because it was actually the practicing anyway. And when they all go outside, the whole throw shuriken, blah, 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 they still do that because of the practice. And now it's a training spar thing. Mizuki did put up Naruto against Sasuke. Now, when Sasuke started fighting against Naruto, Naruto actually activated, well, not activated, he didn't even use his Sharingan. He easily dodges, well, Sasuke. Because Naruto is basically the reincarnation of Izuna Uchiha. And Izuna Uchiha has so much experience in war. So he gets mostly like instinct to dodge, this, block, attack, and all that. Now, when that's happening, Sasuke is getting so much angry that he uses Fireball. The whole C-rank jutsu, I think, it was a C-rank jutsu. The whole Fireball at Naruto. Now, Naruto, instead of him using the Fireball also because he knows it, he says Fire Style. Fire Flamethrower. Of course, the Fireball hits the Flamethrower kind of hits through it. More better, more powerful. Naruto element jutsu, as I mentioned, that he has is Fire, Water because of the Uzumaki, Lightning, sort of because of Namikaze, not really, but I'm just giving him Lightning, and Wind. So, of course, he could have used a water juice to block it and all that, but he used the fire style instead to show that he's stronger than, well, Sasuke. So Sasuke managed to dodge the flamethrower attack, and of course, Sasuke rushes at Naruto, trying to use the Uchiha Taijutsu. Of course, Naruto's dodging pretty easily. Naruto just kicks Sasuke in the face, like in the chin. Sasuke kind of goes up in the air, and then Naruto just like kicks him in the stomach. So just like side kick him or something. Of course, with that attack, Sasuke flew out of the arena, and of course, the fangirls can't really decide on what to do. Because Sasuke is in Uchiha, Naruto's in Uchiha, Uzumaki. Now, with that happening, they can't really say boo or they can't cheer because they don't know what to do. Lana's the only one to cheer. She's like, go Naruto! Because both Lana and Naruto are basically good friends. And even closer friends. But yeah, of course, Sasuke says, I'm not giving up. I will defeat you. Naruto says, you're out of the arena. You basically lost. You can't really fight me with that, well, taijutsu. Pick an actual taijutsu that will actually be helpful. Your attacks are too slow. Your action speed is way too slow also. Blah, blah, blah. He's just like listing off a lot of things. Now, of course, Sasuke gets angry and just still charges at, well, Naruto. Naruto dodges and just, like, neck chop, what's it called, Sasuke in the neck. Now, of course, Sasuke just falls down. Yeah, I don't know why I fucking said that wrong. But yeah, with that happening, Naruto goes back to Lana and starts talking to her. Of course, Lana is excited with Naruto being an Uchiha, and she doesn't need to be lonely and all that, and doesn't need to really talk to Sasuke or anything. Now, with that happening, Naruto just, well, they all go back inside, and this is where I'm going to do a 2-year time skip. Naruto is now 12 years old. Of course, this is where Lana's also 12 years old. Her green hair is sort of still the same, just like short and all that. I should also mention that she has, well, sort of a second, what's it called, Kenkai. The whole dojutsu of the Sharingan, that's, yeah, from the Uchiha. But her mother's side is basically another thing I should mention, but yeah. Now, Naruto. He is, well, of course, 12 years old. I should also mention that Naruto, even though he's kind and all that, I should have mentioned this when he was 10 years old. But he has met the Nine Tails. But instead of thinking the Nine Tails as a minus tail beast or blah blah blah, Naruto was sort of kind to it. Was more kind to it because, yeah, Naruto doesn't see the Nine Tails as like this beast that should be controlled and all that. Even though Naruto has a Sharingan, he can actually control the Nine Tails. Well, then he doesn't do it that much. So, of course, this is where, what's called, the Nine Tails kind of just yells at him and tells him, your motto Uchiha is like a younger brother. I hate that bastard for controlling me. And Izuna was like, please calm down. No, my brother might have never did that before. No, that's not my brother how he sounds like. And of course, this is where the Nine Tails says, you're in denial, kid. Of course, your brother Madara Uchiha will make sure to try to control me like a minus tail beast. Naruto on the other hand says, no, that's not true, is it? No. Well, I don't see you as a mindless tail beast if that's what you're thinking. The Nine Tails says, really, I can see the lies, and then sees that Naruto isn't lying. Instead, Kurama became more familiar with Naruto over time, and Naruto has actually met the Nine Tails multiple times, and also has known his name, Kurama. Now, Naruto's happy with that, but yeah. So, of course, Naruto and Lana has become stronger. Lana has actually attained the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, while Naruto only has the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, but actually has been used it multiple times in a battle situation with Lana. Just to upgrade his Sharingan to, like, be more faster and all that. Instead of, like, having it to evolve to the Monarch Kill before and all that. Now, since Naruto and Lana has become really good friends and all that. Really. But Naruto has tell Lana about that he's sort of the ninth Ocean Cherokee. Now of course Lana has went into Naruto's mind scheme by using the Sharingan. Now, in original canon, how Sasuke went into the mindscape of Naruto and original canon, but Lana did it the same thing. She then saw the Nine Tails, and she didn't think of the Nine Tails as a Tail beast or a beast that would destroy everything, but as a giant stuffed animal. And she wanted to go into the cage and hug him. Now, Naruto thinks that's a little crazy, but then again, he wanted to do the same. Of course, Kurama says, "I'm not a stuffed toy." Lana says, "Sure you aren't." And of course, Lana was kind of inching closer just to touch his fur. Of course, Kurama was about to just slice at her. Naruto had to do things fast and actually grabbed Lana out of the way. When Lana was chatting, she was like, "No, I want to touch the giant stuffed animal." Naruto thinks he's really cute, but then Naruto says, "Ugh. It's fine, Lana. It's better if you don't. I don't think he wants that anyway." Now, Kurama says, "See, at least my Cherokee knows what's best for you." And of course, Lana says, but why?" Naruto says, "It's fine. I'll tell you later." Now, they all went out of the mindscape, and of course, Naruto was like, "Lana." Lana said, "Yeah." Naruto says, "Do you think we're gonna be in the same team?" And Lana says, "I hope so. I don't even want to be with Sasuke. Sasuke's such a prick about everything." Naruto says, "True." Now, Sasuke has still became, the whole emo adventure, Uchiha, cocky, blah, blah, blah. Still the same thing. But yeah. Now, I'm thinking of leaving it right here, because I'm kind of really tired and all that. Not tired, but mostly, I can't really think of anything else. But yeah. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato soup, and potato.